Hello folks, we are going for the kill, so to speak. Well, going for the kill on the Arda 9 for sure. Also going for a few kills up in the north here with the Ered. The situation has become more interesting as the dwarves strike back at Thorin's halls. We'll see if they make good on that little promise of theirs. But for now, we are consolidating at Umbar and preparing for the arrival of Urithor. And apparently also some Varrock armies. We'll see who gets there first, and if they decide to fight each other, which I suppose they very well could. Yeah, because they are enemies of each other. Well, yeah, it's an interesting situation. A lot of fluidity is around here. Also, we are doing some preparations for smacking up Rune, which is what our dear faction leader is doing. Hiking Aragorn with its brand spanking new armor is heading off to smack up Varfest and open a new front with Rune to make them, shall we say, a bit more pliable. It should be a nice change of pace from all the Mordor fighting we've been doing in this region. Essentially, we'll be coming around at them from here because there's a nice progression directly up toward Mistrand, and that is the road Aragorn is taking. We want Mistrand, and to that end, we're also gathering up all manner of quality troops. We're going to have a long supply line of lovely cavalry for him to use. And that's just about the situation at the moment. So sit back and enjoy while we strap in to smash up some runic stable boys quite fiercely. Is there anything else we need to note? Eventually we'll need to take on Isengard, but yeah, that day is not now. But it's probably coming soon, and for that we are of course building some lovely buildings to preserve the Rohirrim in some capacity, even if the nation thereof falls. But yeah, and of course the war with Enedwaith continues in its own little way. Tharbad is mustering new troops as we speak, and it's going to be lovely, I think, personally. In fact, why don't we do like something like this, and just spread out our recruitment a little bit. Get some decent folks in there. And then we'll have some troops moving from Mitraith to Tharbad. And who knows, maybe Camille the Defender will end up as an assailant of those buggers.
Yes, my lord.
Whew, time will tell, time will tell. But I like where we're going. So let's end the turn, have some tea, and continue all the fun.
Splitting the troops.
And here comes Broin. Intent apparently on unseating us from Thorin's halls. He'll have a hell of a time trying to do it. We'll just quickly save it and smash him up a bit.
Attack!
That's gonna be interesting. So we saw the entrance when we took the place, of course. This massive stairway kind of and bridge scenario. So now we'll see the inside of the place, which is interesting. And they choose to start right here, which is pretty sensible. But we have lovely Dunedain bodyguards right up here, and it's a lovely place for them to be. Actually, that is where we want them. They will be coming with siege towers. I don't know how the siege towers will fare on this wall section, but if they get here, they get here. That's what we'll say. And if we then put all of our troops into lovely positions up here, then I think life will be good. Do we have 2 levels of this? No, surely we can't mount that. It would be pretty sweet if we could, though. I'd be down with that. How about there's a wall section over here, it seems. Oh my lord, this is going to be archer-tastic. Ooh. Okay. So, we have some over here. And yeah, okay, we're not on the right side though, so we'll have to economize a little bit with our space, but we can fit a lot more archers just with that. Oh my lord, if only the camera would like to work with me a little bit more generously. It's a bit hard to position it to see what's going on, but if we put you like this in like 3 rows, and then we put you in like 3 rows, and yeah, that's looking pretty good. Nice. And then we have all of our rangers, and we're going to stuff them on this parapet over here. Da 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 da. Yeah, that's looking pretty decent. So then we have Team 1 and Team 2. All a go to do a do. And let's set up the inside, because we've got some space to work with in here. This means cavalry is actually viable. Shock and horror. Yeah. And it looks like our archers will be able to run in here this way and actually also fire on the enemy once they come in, which is pretty handy. Pretty handy indeed. Where is the walled folks coming in? Is it on the same? Are they all going in on the same entrance? I guess they might be. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. No matter how they do it, though, let's set up our melee troops. So we have you and you. Yes, we have the protectors of these lands. You know, you can sort of all go together in one group of medium to heavy infantry. And then we have the Arthedain Knights, ready to do some real dirty work when the time comes, with their 14 attack and 30 armor, going toe to toe with the dwarves for numbers.
We'll protect these lands.
Yeah.
Sharpen your swords.
I suppose what we really want is to draw them into a position where our cavalry can actually be useful.
Fight with courage.
Fight with courage. So we're gonna put our infantry like this, I think, and then we're gonna have some cavalry roaming around here. Can they actually go
For the 7 stars.
over there? Can they? No, no, it's obstructed. Okay, yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. I'm gonna take some and put them over here. And we're going to do a lot of flanking charges on them as they come in, I think.
By the blood of Arnold.
By the blood of Arnold. Oh, I need some tea. Let's have a look at the outside. Shooting a lot of labourers. Actually, those are not the most interesting ones. Go with the pikemen. Those are pretty annoying to deal with for our cavalry. And what else? Longbeard swordmen? Yeah, yeah. If we can hit those, that's nice. Grimborn Reavers? Yes, please. Yeah, target those for now. Their bodyguards. That's gonna be good. Those pikemen need to go. That's all you need to know. Let's put it at slightly higher speed. Now we're just shooting away a bit. Oh, look at that loveliness. Look at that loveliness. Ooh, what do we have here? The Munzahar nobles coming in. Well, we do want to shoot a bit at them a little bit, don't we? So, steel bowmen, do your thing. And the bodyguards, you're shooting the Grimborn Reavers, but you're at a slightly disadvantaged angle, so maybe you should just focus on the nobles for now. We do want them dead, don't we? Yes, we do, my precious.
The enemy are battering down the gates.
Yeah, of course they are. But we're taking out half their pikemen, so that's really nice. Let's also take a few of the militia, just because we can. Okay, ease off your firing ranges. I also want you to be able to shoot once the enemy gets a bit closer with the rest of their troops. But we've taken out quite a few of them already, about 20%. So hooray for that.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
We're absolutely happy about it. And now, Longbeard Swordmen, they need to have some fun. Grimborn Reavers, kill them everyone. There we go. Okay, and ooh, we've got some more pikemen moving in. You know what that means. Alright, let's move to the gate. Here the enemy comes in. Running in like they own the place. But this is when they meet the Arthurdine Royal Guard. Sort of. Okay, not the best charge in the world. Nope. Okay. So, but you guys will actually have a decent angle on that merchant cavalry over there. Give it a go. Yes. Okay. Pretty good. Okay. Can we get you guys to come over here? The Arthurdine Knights are just putting a pretty definitive plug in the gap over here.
The enemy are badly
Corsair
bloodied.
Raiders here and stand a
They've
chance
lost
against
half
them.
their men.
So we're essentially going to just have them all come in here. And, dear captains of the realm, would you do me a favour and come in here to ply your deadly trade? I want you both running. Rangers, I'll just have you do nothing for now. I am satisfied with your performance.
Fight with courage.
See if you can hit those buggers. Come, dear knights of the Arthurdine realm. Not exactly what I had in mind, but
We do not aim to fight for you.
okay. So our infantry has plucked them quite sufficiently, I guess. So now the wardens are just going to move in and smack them up a little. Okay. And the Dunedain bodyguards are doing a lovely
Good
job.
tidings. The enemy general lies
Oh, there lies Broin, apparently. Right, yes, Broin. There he goes. And we keep shooting them a bit. Actually, shoot the Reavers specifically, because otherwise we might have a tough time dealing with them. Dunedain bodyguard, why don't you come on down? At your own pace, I guess. The Arthurdine Knights are going to have some pretty impressive kill stats by the end of this, I'm thinking. Oh no, they're routing. Well, let's push them a little bit further. See what happens. Right, the archers are doing a marvellous thing against the Reavers over there. That's nice. Ooh, they don't like it. Oh, they don't like it. I'm gonna pour some more tea for this scene. Without hitting my keyboard. Hehe. Oh no, they're all fleeing. Oh, the Longbeard phalanx isn't though. We need to be wary of that. Send in the infantry if possible. There we go. Come, my men. There's a grim deed lying ahead of you. You need to control this space. Oh no. They're sort of refusing to come out apparently. What are you doing? It's chaos this. It's complete chaos. Complete another chaos. But yeah, let's just keep the Arthur and Royal Guard away from those pikes. Oh, and here comes the Dunedain Cavalry. Sensing an opening, aren't you? Sensing an opening. But here come the Blade Masters. Into the Longbeard Phalanx they go. Oh, yeah, and the cavalry comes in and just gets slaughtered immediately. This is not your fight, boys. So, 23% losses. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of losses for any unit, but I think we're well on track to winning this. Okay, dokie. Anything else remaining? No.
Behold how our cowardly
That
foe
is
runs.
it, as they say.
It's time to press the attack.
And the bodyguards have just made it down. Very impressive. Hello, Dunedain Cavalry with your swanky armor. Why don't you run down those pikemen? Well, actually, no, the Royal Guard, yeah. Whoever catches them first of you two, just go for it. That's a nice little experience boost. For whoever can take them first. Dunedain Cavalry, I'm not surprised. The Arthurine Royal Guard they tend to be a little bit slower. Slower in the optic.
The enemy are utterly vanquished. This is a great victory worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Dunedain Rangers 231. Very well done. Arthurine Knights 170. Healed 8 of their 12 losses, which I'm really happy about. Very pleased to see that. And Dunedain Rangers. Oh, the Rangers. Never put them out of the fight. Never ever. Because they will just consistently do well, even at this late stage in the game. But of course, we were using them appropriately, targeting the troops they would have the best time fighting. So that is also a tip, you know. Just use your Rangers to target lighter troops throughout the game, and you will never be disappointed, ever. And we come back to find a lot of prisoners. I don't like the idea of just flat out executing people as to do design, so I try to do it as little as possible.
We must make a stand. We are
I
besieged.
try to execute as few as possible. It's just the enemy who doesn't make it very easy for me because of how broke they are. Can't imagine why they'd be broke. I'm just,
We
you know,
stand vigil as the enemy surrounds
taking
us.
their biggest money-making regions and leaving them to fend for themselves financially after that. Surely that can have no impact on their bottom line as pertains to the payout of ransoms, right? He says. And then Gandalf comes under attack. They think themselves very, very fanciful today because they feel like they can take on Gandalf without a single general. Well, Gandhi might have a couple of words for you, my friend. So, we need to pay attention to the wargs because they can provide some pretty decent damage. And as Og's Defilers, somewhat, but there are not that many of them. But yeah, taking on the wargs are going to be the most pertinent issue for today, and potentially the flame wranglers as well. But we've got plenty of cavalry to do that. So, let's see if we can use them well.
We attack!
And so this is apparently our field for today. Not a bad one, not a bad one. Especially if we sort of go up here. This might bring us closer to the enemy in waiting. But I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. So we're gonna take our infantry. Like this. No, like this, this, and this. Boom. We're gonna put them in the right order, so we have spearmen on the side, armsmen in the middle, blade masters flanking this armsmen. That's gonna be good. This time I'm gonna put the Dunedain cavalry in all their glory on the right side. We're gonna put Gandhi on the left, flanked by scouts.
The enemy have brought up more men.
And the enemy comes in here, and then over there, way over there. Okay. Well, first point of call is to shoot a lot of wargs and to charge down a lot of siege. So, are you ready, my men? I'm gonna form up in a slightly scattered formation. It's gonna be nice for our archers to deal with. You're gonna be on guard mode. And we will have these fellows moving up on the flanks. And Gandhi, you're gonna do a similar trick. So, warg packs coming in. Oh, here they come with their flame wranglers. Let's hope they don't hit much in the first few volleys, but something is bound to hit. No, not much yet. Okay. That's always nice. These guys, we're going to send them in early. So please, do a bit of running. Right. Okay. Let's take you two. No, you can't reach those wargs. Okay. But these guys can reach these ones, so let's have that. And let's shoot up the infantry a little bit while we wait for the wargs to come into range. Oh, those mountain uruks. Yeah. Okay. Gandhi. Going around this way. Take on the ballista. You're gonna punch through the flame wrangler, I'm thinking. Ow! That hurts. Every now and again, they just get a fantastically glorious shot, those flame wranglers. Which is why you want to take them out as early as possible, because they can really mess with you. You know, that is no joke. Hopefully we'll heal a few of them after the battle, but yeah. Okay, so what do we have here? 94, 44, which means that you two... No, sorry. You two are going to be targeting the 94s. And the Dunedain cavalry is coming in. Ah, ha ha ha. Okay. Okay. Gandhi needs to take care of the wargs, apparently. I mean, he will do that pretty well, I think. As we can see, but it's going to take a few losses and it's going to be annoying.
Victory will be ours.
7% of our army already dead. Wow. Bloody annoyance of flame wranglers, eh? Okay. Infantry, move forward a bit. We're constantly going to try and put you guys in better positions. These walks are routed, very nice. Arthine roll guard, charging up. Nope, no. That's not what I want you to do. go. Man alive, those guys got beaten quite a bit. Well, well.
Only half the enemy force
Oh,
remains.
they're trying to run through our line. Actually, they are succeeding, but hilariously, there's only 4 of them. So, hooray. Mountain Orcs getting defeated in battle. That's nice to see. Okay, we've taken out their siege now. Our scouts are getting into the dangerous territory where they run out of arrows and the skirmish mode just stops working. For reasons completely unbeknownst to me. Gandalf is now effectively on team 4. No, sorry, 3. Okay, they have some flame wranglers. So we're gonna grab you two, turn you into team 5, and you're gonna make sure none of those leave this battlefield alive. Goblin band over there. Okay, hello. Smash them up, please. The rest of you, not sure what you're best served doing. Maybe you should actually just wait around a bit. Okay, scouts. You are well served flanking in effort to make sure that we get those bastards or handling their siege weapons. You guys are good. You guys are good. There's a black pit infantry over there. Yeah, we can shoot them a bit, and they will flee. Alright, team 5, are you ready? Yes, you are. And they are lobbing things at you, so it's time to move. Oh, not terribly effectively. Hooray. Okay. Yeah. Just take them on, please.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to
So
press
that's
the
it for
attack.
most of the army. Form some lines back up. Alright, the wargs are coming in to protect their friends. Actually, they're sending most of the army here. Interesting. Flame Wranglers! Can we beat them? Can we beat them? Yes, I think we can. Gandalf is marching. He's doing fine. And we're shooting every goblin, every man. Oh, so many goblins. Okay. Halberdiers coming in here. Okay. Well, well. We know how to deal with halberdiers, though. Thank you, scouts, for most valiantly holding up the enemy. I think that is a worthy sacrifice to be making. Team 5 has completed its task as set out for them. And now we're just going to run down those guys. While Team 5 hightail it back. Oh, hello, some black pit infantry. Yeah, okay. We're just going to run them tired, actually. I don't mind doing that. Okay, here come the halberdiers. We're going to shoot them. To win every inch of their lives. The Arthurine Knights. Or Guard. Royal Guard. Yeah. Let's do some hitting on the crossbows. Righty-ho.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay. Now, if we can manage to just pin them down with infantry, the halberdiers will not be that strong against cavalry in the end. So, yes, infantry, you've done your job. Blade masters, you've done your job. Okay. Okay. We've split them up quite nicely. It is now high time for smacking up those halberdiers. That should set those running. And the halberdiers over here will not handle Gandalf well, I assure you. Very good. Yes, they're all running.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Right. What else remains? Black Pit infantry. And some snagger stalkers. We can deal with some snagger stalkers, yeah. We can do that, okay. Mountain Orc hunters, run them down. The Black Pit infantry, we know how to deal with those. So, how are we doing over here? Snagger stalkers. Wavering. I presume there's still some wargs around here, but I can't see them. They should have survived the battle with the scouts, unless the scouts miraculously managed to kill them. And they are stalled, and we charge. And that's it for Lunjag. So much for taking us on, eh, goblins?
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Okay. Not a perfect battle by any means, but I think one that cements us as the power in the region for sure. Let's see if we can run down some wargs. Whee! Nom 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 nom. That's it.
The enemy are utterly vanquished.
Oh yeah, we
This
healed
is
quite a few there.
Great
It's
victory,
very good.
worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Healing a lot of, bit of everything it seems actually. Some doing down cavalry over there, some doing down scouts. Very good, very good. Some of Gandalf's guard. I must say, him creeping up towards 60 units in his Arthedain Royal Guard is pretty damn powerful. Dunedain Scouts, 280. Well done, sirs. I think the snagger there at the end tipped the scales a bit because there are like 200 of them in a battalion. Yeah, but the Rangers, again, performing very, very well across the board, as they always do in situations like this. Let's just celebrate this victory and take this new town. And what shall we do with these goblins? Well, we're sort of tired of looking at them, aren't we?
Victory!
Here I go on a spiel about wanting to
Honorable, glorious victory.
kill every prisoner that comes before me, but then
My lord, our
the
courage
conquest
and honor
ends
have
up mattering more than the means to get it. And then we have Kuruon. wooing his love. And they want us to apply pressure to find a... I think we're already applying pressure to find a bell. Thank you very much.
Your orders, my lord.
But I mean, if it makes you happy...
Blocking access to their port.
One turn, I'll get one of the best units currently available. Okay, okay. That just means we'll hold out for another turn to find a bell.
Yes, my lord.
No problem. No problem.
Your orders, my lord.
And they leave Umber alone.
Yes.
Magical.
We'll make camp here.
Cand is not running away though.
Waste words on you.
The bastards. Oh well. We'll get them eventually. Oh, so Karuan came onto the family and then he just immediately got married. You, Karuan, you are quite a 16-year-old. Have to say. Got a lot of drive there.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
So you're going to
Yes,
go
my
straight to the front line. We can get some militia troops here.
I will not waste words on you.
Yeah, that'll be nice. For Estelard.
Orders.
Your orders, my lord.
Then
Your will, my lord. Orders.
we have some cavalry coming along.
As you wish.
We want these guys
We
in
can go no
Aragorn's army
further
for sure.
today. Your will, my lord. Marching to war.
Oh, blub blub. Wow,
We
I
should
thought we had that for sure, but no.
I'm gonna stick you,
They're not that good. Come on.
my lord.
Wow. Alright then. Folks, you know what this means. It means we actually need a general to beat those guys. Bloody hell. And we need some of these lovely folks. Skilliath veterans? Yes, please. I'll have them immediately. And then the fiefdom headquarters is going to be lovely. Because of the Knights of the Silver Swan. Being not only retrainable, but trainable for Minas Tirith. That's pretty amazing. Okay. That's something that Gondor can't even get. I don't even think you can get it as Dol Amroth themselves. So where are we with this place? A Numenorian armor is good, and then just going for general decent eco buildings. Tharbad, Royal Hall, very welcome. I would like to also put in... Yeah, actually we should just continue with the shipwrights and get some Nimrod mariners in there. Then you've gotten yourself your infrastructure planners in-house, so now we can really start lobbing some trade onto this settlement. So 370, 398. Okay, yeah, we're going to go for the roads first, if you don't mind, dear viewer. And oh, we can also train some decent troops here. Not that this place is in the thick of it at the moment. You know, there are other places where we might be more interested in doing a lot of military training. Barquetta, yes, we definitely want this place to be more of the military variety. How's the culture coming along? It's excellent. So let's just get that Dundine barracks in at once, and then we're going to worry about the armor upgrades after that. Stuart Hall is going to be interesting too. And apparently this place can be decent for trade as well. In the long run though. And we're not going to prioritize that right away. Steel Bowman in Minas Tirith? Oh, yes please. Citadel Guard? Oh my lord. And Fountain Guard? Yes. Skilled Veterans of course. Wardens of the White Tower. Ooh, this is a tempting building, I'll tell you. Okay, takes 4 turns. You know what, I'm going to focus on that rather than the fiefdom headquarters. We're going to have the fiefdom headquarters as well, but, you know, getting 3 elite infantry units or 1 elite cavalry unit, you know, yeah, it's a toss-up, but I'm going to go with the ones we can't really get much elsewhere, like the Fountain Guard. And Ballon is just doing fine. We want some extra infantry here because we're going to deter some wildmen for sure. And Ceylon. What can we get with the Royal Barracks here? Citadel Guard is probably the only unit we'll be able to gain from that upgrade. I mean, it's a good unit, but I'm going to focus on growth first. Especially seeing as how the plague is still ravaging the land. Though actually, when plague is ravaging the land, maybe an apothecary and the Royal Hall will be good because they tend to improve public health. And usually, upgrading public health buildings is a pretty good way of shortening the stint of a plague. Western Skilliath. Since we can also get Wardens of the White Tower here, yeah, we're going to take that Royal Barracks eventually. But first we're going to have an armourer, just to wait for the culture to increase sufficiently, and then we can move on with more upgrades to our military training capacity. Fandwelond, you're in for good times. Yeah, pretty box standard Gondor stuff. So let's focus on armorers first, and then eventually we'll get the Citadel Guard out of there, but that's not a priority really. And eventually this Dundine Barracks is going to be very helpful, but not currently. We need to get up to 50% before it becomes any form of useful. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We could do with a militia garrison though, actually. So let's build that. It'll ease off corruption and give us an extra little layer of defense. We just need to survive that one incursion. And here the Dunedain is coming on strong, so war camps and barracks will be good. And oh my lord, look at that.
Your will, my lord. By your command.
Yeah, speaking of good places to have a militia garrison, actually, Barrett-Tour might be a key location for that. Alright.
Have a taste of my blade.
Up around here? We've been training some troops. And Elbragol has gotten a great company banner, which is lovely. Why don't we take this fella and start sending him out?
Your orders, my lord.
He needs to go to some lovely places.
My lord.
He's got
Yes,
some
my
steel
lord.
bowmen with him, and he'll get some rangers too. And he will
Making
eventually
camp
strike
here.
at the heart of the wildman, I'm thinking.
My lord.
These
As you
fellows going
wish.
to Ganditarth
We can
will
go no
eventually
further
be
today.
retrained, right? But they'll need the barracks first. Mount Gandhi can retrain them though.
Orders. We'll make camp here.
But it'll take a while for them to be able to retrain them all.
Your will, my lord.
It's all fine. It'll all happen eventually.
My lord. I'm gonna
Hello
stick
there.
you.
You're coming for Fenelm, are you? Well, we've got some okay defenders.
Your will, my lord.
And we can send even more.
By your command, march to exhaustion, continuing later, as you wish. Joining forces, my lord.
Anyway, we need to start building some stuff here. A library, for instance. And what do we have here? Build a skilled house. Very nice. Courtesy of the elves. Right. And then we've reached Lothlorien, where High
I am a
March
warrior,
Warden Habriston
not
is
an
about to
emissary.
eradicate Naglur. If he has any sense, of course.
Approaching quiet.
And the dwarves are
You wish to
seemingly
follow the
also struggling a little bit to rid the Limelight fields of
orders.
goblins.
Have a taste of my blade. I'm gonna stick you.
Your orders, my lord.
We shall engage.
Wow. Okay. They
We are disgraced. Full
beat
penetration, my
Gandalf
lord.
himself. Well,
By your command,
okay. Maybe I need to take them seriously.
I'm gonna stick you. Orders. Your will, my lord. As you wish.
Could we retrain some scouts
My
up in Metalburg?
By your command.
Theoretically, we can at least.
Orders.
To then cavalry.
Yes.
I want you
make
down
camp
to
here.
Urui.
March to exhaustion, continuing later. My lord. Your will, my lord. Orders.
And we can take these 34 and eventually have
As you
them
wish.
retrained.
We can go no further today.
Candy
March
Town,
to exhaustion,
I guess.
Continuing later.
Hmm.
Have a taste of my blade.
Okay.
Ships ready.
Welcome to the army, Southron Pikeman. Happy to see you. Happy to see you. And Ammonithel, can't you just kick this bugger to the
As you
curb,
command.
please?
We have
ever so nice.
triumphed.
Yes.
I respect you. We shall engage.
We shall
Glory,
engage.
honor, victory.
Hervigil, man of the hour. Yes, please.
From the enemy.
Into the family you
Your
go.
orders, my lord.
It's gonna be nice. We're gonna have Mardi Gras. It's gonna be lovely. Okay. And then Ulwart is just sitting there in his own territory now, scowling. A little Dalamroth recruitment drive always makes you happy. Oh, yeah, we can retrain the Numenor Mariners, and so we will. Getting some pikes, always worth it. It's a low-cost unit that's easy to maintain. Yeah, a little bit of infantry, it doesn't hurt. And Tarnost, what do you got? I mean, not that much of note, to be honest. You're just doing what you're doing. Linear, though. Can get some Dundee cavalry, which is very nice. I'm looking forward to the Lasonic Axemen. Getting those into the field.
Yes, my lord.
It's going to be very nice indeed.
Honor.
Now we have Nimir
Making camp here.
continuing his
We shall
movement.
continue tomorrow, my lord.
By your command, we can go no further today.
And now the retraining will, in a very serious way, commence in Minas Tirith.
Your orders, my lord.
We can start truly
Yes, your orders.
doing some
Yes,
lovely
my lord.
things on our eastern front.
Yes. We can go no further, my lord.
So, I think Imrahil should definitely join Aragorn.
Assembling up orders.
And these fellows should too. And that is a fine starting point for... jumping off point for our
To battle.
High King's army.
Respect you in battle.
But of course Nimir will come in
Yes.
with additional reinforcements. And then we'll just essentially keep rotating generals
We shall
in
continue tomorrow.
settlements to continue to push Aragorn and
Your
Imrahil
orders,
toward
my lord.
Mistrand. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
My lord.
I'm going to send
Orders.
one unit of lumbermen
By your
into
command.
Durthdang. You know, things seem to be stabilizing around there.
My lord.
The others can
As
go
you
to
wish.
Estelad, and oh yes,
Your
these
will,
guys.
my
We need
lord.
them too.
Yes,
Okay.
my lord.
And since they are cavalry,
Your orders,
just
my
take-
lord.
the cavalry we already have, which is okay but not great. I'll
Yes.
put them into Moranon for now, and then
As you wish.
there you go.
Joining forces.
Now that's a good army. Okay,
My lord.
2 units of Silver Swan Knights, Knights of Athellan, Seaward Lancers, Talon
Will, my
Knights,
lord.
3 units of Trebuchets. There's not going to be a settlement that can stand before us now. And these guys are free upkeep in the Moranon, so hooray!
Yes, my lord.
Be gone.
Ships ready.
And then we have an army up here. Oh yes, okay, reinforcements
ready.
coming in.
Set sail.
So it's looking like actually that Kuruon is going to have a nice little
Your
army with him
orders, my
soon. From Minas Tirith and troops over here. And he's going to lead the push into Mordor, the lands formerly known as Mordor, I guess. And from there we're going to essentially push
My lord.
Rune across 2 fronts.
Yes.
I have an armourer here, which is decent, and a Rangers Guild. How about this place though? Rangers Guild. Okay. Merchants Guild. Where do we have something that could upgrade weapons actually? Yeah, okay, we only have Rangers Guilds it seems. Order of Boromir the First. And an armourer going into a Numenorean armourer. You know what? I found my new home for the Doomdown Cavalry.
As
It's
you
in
wish.
Kayandros. Air skirmishes.
Orders.
Yeah. We can have some air skirmishes with us into Mordor. It's going to be very nice.
By your command.
Alright. Let's just briefly take stock of the situation at Thorin's Halls. So we are retraining troops after the battle, but mostly still for just, you know, armor and weapons purposes.
I'll rip off your head and spit down your
This guy's feeling a bit feisty, isn't he? Well. Now, we have an army
Yes,
here,
my lord.
moving. Istdor shall be moving through Garth Helgoth.
Orders.
Your
And,
orders, my lord.
His task will be to take
We
on
shall
those
engage.
rebels
Your
over
will,
there.
My lord.
Yes.
Was that your best shot?
Maybe. Maybe it is my best shot. Maybe it's not. Who are you to tell the difference? You're just a rebel. Rebel of royally rebels.
Orders. As you wish. We
Keep
can go
moving
no
on
further
reinforcements.
today.
We're going to keep piling on pressure. And Umanas and Faunus, just keep doing what you're doing.
Your will, my lord. Orders.
Yes. We'll make camp,
My lord.
Sending lovely troops down. These fellows?
As you wish.
Yes.
March
Head down to deal with
exhaustion,
wildmen.
Continuing later. We can go no further.
It'd be really
today.
nice to have a general in
Orders.
Matrice right about very soon.
My lord.
By your command.
things are progressing pretty nicely.
Yes.
Elbragol, you'll need some troops from Osul actually, so let's just briefly allocate some.
orders, my
Since
lord.
you're taking on Edwythe, the scouts are going to be really handy. Cavalry is going to be nice. Othine footmen, not so much. But sentinels are good because they'll be decent for dealing with the low levels of armor. And the rangers, of course, will be good. Othine footmen, less useful. Huskarls, less useful. Landsmen, they're gonna get out skirmished, I guess. But it's nice to have some units with flexibility when you're dealing with those wildman buggers. So we'll have them. We'll have them. So that gives us 9 units here,
Yes.
10 units there, some scouts, and then we're off. And Chameleon could also feasibly move out at some point. It's all looking good. It's all looking good. Ah, yes. Smacking up the rat rolls.
Leaving the army.
Okay, what do we do here? You guys out, you guys in. And they take Gelbrin. But, you know, what can you do? Oh, dear.
We must make a stand. We are besieged.
Dwarves? Okay, and now Brannon comes under attack from Hardang with a force of somewhat capable troops and a lot of troops that aren't that capable.
Courage, men. We march into battle.
So I'm gonna eat a couple of nuts. Very nice, very crunchy, and then we're gonna crunch up their bones, shall we?
Against us. We must act and halt this turn of events.
Sending up the elders to die with the ram. A bold choice there, Edwythe.
For the glory of Dunlop. Forward.
We have so many melee troops here. It's going to be a wonderful sight to behold. Okay, so we're going to put the bodyguards up here, I think, and then mass more hunters onto the wall. So, come at me, Edwythe. I don't think we'll use our bodyguards' arrows for now. Not the most useful for dealing with this little ram here. There's actually a chance we'll be able to kill all the elders before they get to the gate. It's not the biggest chance, but it's there. But now, here come the Leoland Spearmen. And actually, we want our dear general to shoot at those. If he would be so very, very kind.
Curses! The enemy are battering down
so
our gates.
they made it to the gate. Look at that. The Leoland Spearmen are getting reduced in size, shall we say. Okay, what do we have? Billman. More elders. Ooh, Crocol Casantori! they must be dealt with some prejudice.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
What's going on over here? Oh, these huntsmen just decided to come in from the other side of the map. Lovely. How nice of them. Hold your positions. Okay, the hunters are really struggling here.
Our cunning foe has reached our walls with their siege tower. We must repel them.
Well, it cannot be
Our men have
denied
slain the enemy general.
that there are quite a lot of them.
Troops will lose their will to fight.
But with the general dead, they're going to need a little bit more than numbers to get through. Come on, use your missiles. And surely you will defeat those spearmen. Yeah, look at that. That's how we do it. That is how we party. And here we're just going to shoot crossbows into the hearts of those assailants as they come in. Yes, it's looking nice. Because that is something they will not appreciate. Here we have a siege tower, and our towers have just given up on it. I am really, really saddened about that. So I need to get our clan hunters out insofar as this is possible. And the Cosentauri are going to have to be dealt with by our crossbows. Huh. It's annoying. But it is what it is. Can we get you guys to stand there and then shoot down into those lovely folks down there? Would be ever so nice. Okay, it seems that their morale is beginning to turn against them. Oh, look at that. Okay. They also do quite a bit of damage to us with their little throwing weapons, but there are more of us. Now we're armor piercing too, so Cosentauri, you are done for. Okay. You know what? I think our general should help push those spearmen off the wall. And they begin to run. which is a lovely sign of things to come. Sentries, how are you doing? Ah, you're doing a fine job. If all you manage to do for the rest of the day is take out those Centauri, it will have been worth it. So. Yes. Okay, Team 4, you are now no longer on guard mode, and volunteers, you've done a fantastic job holding the line.
The walls
Even
are
though
no
you've paid for it
longer
with most of your
ours.
lives.
The enemy have taken them.
Oh, hello. Guardsman coming up. Let's take out some of those foresters out there. We've got the situation under control when it comes to inside the settlement now. And the Centauri are slowly but surely getting demolished on the walls.
Defeat seems
Demolished.
almost certain.
Come on, get into the spirit of things. Hack those guardsmen down where they stand. Where do we have the general himself? He's back there. Yeah, perfect place for him. Yeah, I'm happy. Good. And here, fighting off the elders. Yeah. One Centauri left. And the last Centauri has fallen. Lovely. Mordax skirmishers, out of missiles, but undeterred. Huh.
Only half our force remains.
Yeah. Keyfi huntsman running into melee. Well, that's when you know they're getting desperate. Bodyguards doing a fine job taking on the guardsmen. Thank you, sirs. Oh yes, and now the siege tower will fall. Fantastic timing, right? Fantastic timing. About 10 minutes after it would have been useful. The foresters and melee, yeah. Dunland, I'm not going to give you top marks for tactics here. Sorry, not Dunland. Anyways. Though, apparently, they're not doing too bad. Right, okay.
The enemy's siege tower is naught but kindling now. Beware, lest they try some other trick.
I should bring hunters in. Bodyguards, going toe to toe with the guardsmen. Their morale is in shambles. Push them out of our city. Well, castle. Castle city. There are some foresters over there. Can you hit those? Then I'll be happy. Can you guys throw something at those marksmen down there? It would seem that no. It's not the most feasible thing. Oh, they're grabbing the ram now. Where are you gonna go with that? What's the bloody point? What are you doing? Oh, Justin, we like that ram. We're gonna try and take it home now. Oh, and then they ran away. Okay. Spearman, you are to charge into the depth sheath foresters over there. Oh my lord, they were just hiding. Classic Enid Wyeth. Classic Enid Wyeth.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
I'm not sure I agree there. Come, dear clan hunters, you're fresh and your brothers need you.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Come on. No? You can't use your missiles anymore? What is up with that? There you go.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such
Oh,
tidings
here they go
does
again.
victory emerge.
Leard and Spearman coming in. This is a fascinating tactic on the part of, oh dear, Enid cousins.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Well, we lost most of our troops, but so did they. And they came with a lot more of them. So I'm not sure I can be too dissatisfied. At the end of the day, we have held this place against the odds.
This is a clear victory.
Dunlending Lawn Spears, 274. Very, very good work there, fellas. Very good work indeed. And the volunteers also chipping in at the toughest breach. We're in for good times if we can replicate results like these every time they come by. And we come back to find that the end that way the end will take our ransom
We have triumphed.
and send the navy to Balorn apparently. And Rune comes for Barad-dûr, so it's very good that we reinforced the place.
The enemy has surrounded us. We are besieged.
And Dol Guldur comes for Captain Aranwyr. Or will we just finish off this? No, I think I'll have to go now. I'll have to go now and stop recording, but this is the fine point at which to do so. So our progress this episode has really been one of gathering Aragorn's army and taking another town from the goblins and defending key locations on the map. A very military focused episode, and I hope you'll forgive that, because next time is going to be the fun bit where all this pays off, one hopes. With Captain Aranwyr perhaps even becoming a full-fledged member of our nation once Zakuv has been demolished. But until that lovely time, I hope you will have a great couple of days, because on Thursday we will return to the Northern Dunedain and Reunited Kingdom. and times will be fun. So, have a good one. Be good to yourself and kind to yourself. Good to your loved ones. And I will see you soon.